Men, I'm gonna want you to take your pants off right now. Women, you can skip to this timestamp right here. If you don't want to hear this, you don't want to be a part of this. But men, take your pants off immediately. It's time for the penis inspection. Imagine I'm snapping my glove like a doctor right now. Go ahead and flop them out. I'm gonna have to jiggle those balls around in my hand to make sure you're a good, healthy young steed. You got a mighty fine set of nuts on you, son. I wouldn't mind to let you have sex with my daughter, but I think it's time we get into that video now. Clout has officially been proven to be the deadliest drug on Earth. The person who made this groundbreaking discovery is none other than a clout-hungry monster known as Jordan Cheyenne. But let me take you back to the beginning of this story. It all started on a platform known as YouTube. You might have heard of it. This YouTuber, Jordan Cheyenne, made a bit of a blunder and uploaded a video that wasn't fully edited. And when it comes to YouTubers who are this clout hungry like she is, that's a deadly mistake. She metaphorically and almost literally bent over in front of the camera and put it all on display for the world to see. And what she revealed will absolutely shock you. Turns out she used her crying son as a source of content for her video, as well as the thumbnail for the video. And the sad thing is, when I heard this breaking news, when I heard this headline that this lady did this with her son for a YouTube video for content, I thought that that wasn't even the most insane, absurd, ludicrous thing I've heard people doing for content. That's how far down the drain, that's how far down in the sewer system we've gone when it comes to making YouTube content. People go to these insane lengths. Dude, I cannot say that word. Lengths. Length. Why can I not? It sounds like I'm saying an alien phrase, like I'm trying to summon Dormammu. Length. I'll do sign language for it. People go to these insane lengths for clout tokens. As the views start to go up, the humanity starts to go down at astronomical rates. The more views they get, the more the humanity goes down. You can't receive without giving first. You gotta give the devil part of your soul before you can receive those YouTube views and those clout tokens in exchange. And all of themselves that they're giving to receive this non-tangible, not even real when you think about it, thing known as clout and YouTube views, it leaves them a former shell of themselves. You don't even recognize them anymore. They're basically a mindless zombie just walking around existing. YouTube's the only place where they act like a human. They only show emotion on YouTube, and it's not even real. Outside of YouTube, they just wander around life like it's mundane and useless. Like, why do they even exist if not to make YouTube videos? But enough of me rambling on. Here's that video of her exploiting her son's emotions for views.
We appreciate it. I love you guys. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer. Down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
God, that's so disgusting and awful and unsettling. It's like the feeling I get inside me when my mom comes in my room and starts searching around like a hound dog going... See if she can find something to nail me on the wall with. See if she can find something that I'm not supposed to have. Like, I know I don't have anything that she's gonna find that I shouldn't have, but still I get this awful feeling in my gut, just that what if feeling. That's the feeling I get when I watch this video. It's so awful. The poor kid, honestly, he didn't choose to have this as his mother, this being. I can't even call her a human. It's more just, she's fully a clout chaser now. I can't even call her a mother. She's just a clout chaser in my eyes.
I don't know, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Hearing her say, okay, you cry so we can get the thumbnail, so we can get people to click on my video, so I can get more money, Jimmy. He's like, no, Mom, I actually am crying. Oh, silly you, crying. Emotions? What are that? What are those? Come on, get in here and I'm gonna get you to cry. Make sure you turn your head right so the sun hits it and I can get that glare so it'll actually look like you're crying a lot and it'll be like your face is wet and you're so sad. And I'm gonna put the title to make people feel and actually see that we're really sad. But there is even more of this woman. She posted on her Instagram story trying to explain away all this stuff that was going on, and she made a god-awful apology, worse than YouTuber apologies. It's so bad, man. Just watch.
Well-being of Christian, so that is why my DMs are off for today. Also, I want to say, and I don't want to fucking come on here crying or act like I want sympathy or anything. I don't want any of that.
Pause right there. I don't want to come on here crying or act like I want sympathy. You see I'm crying. Is the camera getting that good? Is that angle good? Okay. I don't want to come on here and just act sad so you guys will feel bad for me. All right.
So disappointed in myself, and I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me death threats and things about Christian that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment than I've ever experienced in my life. I'm taking the day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian.
All right, just another pause in between all of her lies. I want to back it up a little bit here. You see something in the background here? We're spotting Easter eggs. We're Easter egg hunting like we're watching a Marvel movie. All right, not the clock. Why is the fridge open? You want to tell me that? You're running the electricity bill up. Has your mother taught you nothing? You caveman. You absolute Neanderthal. Who leaves the refrigerator open? Are you insane? Obviously you're insane, but you actually need to be locked up in Arkham now. Like you were just going to go away to the loony bin. Now you're getting through in. You're cellmates with the Joker now. You're crazy, lady. You're crazy. Now we can go back to our regularly scheduled, I can't say words today, regularly, it is like 1 o'clock in the morning, but still, articulate. Now we can go back to our regularly scheduled, totally non-scripted apology programming.
3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian. I fucked up so fucking bad and I'm so upset with myself.
You should be.
And I am being as hard as possible on myself and dealing with this in private, and that is why my comments are off for the extreme bullying and harassment and me being worried at this current moment for my and Christian's safety. So that's why the comments are off. If you want to see my longer explanation on the podcast.
She's turning the comments off for their safety, but if you want to hear the longer explanation, go over to my podcast. She's plugging herself in an apology video. That's the lowest of the low, man. The clout truly never leaves the system. That's how you know that's a true despicable human being right there. That is a human being that does not deserve to breathe the same oxygen that I breathe. But yeah, obviously that's a BS explanation. That's a BS apology. At least she did acknowledge she messed up, though. It's one step in the right direction. I seen a comment on here on Twitter, this is where this was uploaded at, that said there was more way worse stuff on her Instagram story, and I looked it up and I went to go look at her Instagram, but hey, it's gone. I guess she's self-disabled. I know Instagram did not take her down because Instagram is probably the worst social media when it comes to actually managing their accounts. But God, that's a story for another time. But yeah, she definitely self-disabled because for safety or something. I would imagine you could find her answers on the podcast if you want to watch that. She's the type of person that'd be like that famous clip that went around a while ago of those girls doing TikTok dances in front of their dying grandfather in the hospital. She would do that. She would bring her whole family in to see their grandpa on his deathbed. She'd say, all right, I'm going to set the camera up over in this corner of the room. I'm going to bring my box lights in, put them in for the good lighting, because hospital lighting is it just kind of gives off the vibe that people are dying here. And I want to give everyone a lively look. I want everyone to glow radiantly. I could even do makeup for you, Grandpa, if you want to look good in this video before you pass away tomorrow. So everyone get around the bed, line up 3 on each side. I'm going to put some overhead lights on this side so it'll be more like movie thematic looking. And then I'm going to have you guys on the left, the one in the middle cry. And then on the other side, I want you to like rub your face and go, no, Grandpa, you're dying. But put more emotion into it, obviously. Just act like you're really sad that he's dying, okay? And action. Okay, we're recording. We're live. All right, hit it, left side. Oh, that's some good crying. That's some good crying over there. You keep crying. Now you rub your face, go, oh my God, Grandpa, no. Oh, that's a good thumbnail face. I've taught you good, little Jimmy. Now, Grandpa, you just breathe a little bit louder, like you make your oxygen that's going in your nose, just make it a little bit louder, like maybe a yeah, start choking. That's good, Grandpa. That's really good. That's really good, Grandpa. You've really got this YouTube thing down. I didn't know you were into making content. I thought you were just like an old timer that read newspapers and did crossword puzzles, but you're a wacky old timer. I would have never guessed that from you, Grandpa. All right, kids, we're ready to go now. We can leave. Everyone just go ahead and go out back out to the minivan. I'm going to pack this stuff up, and then I'll be right out, okay? All right, well, I got everything packed up. We'll see you later, Grandpa. Probably not, because you're going to be dead tomorrow, but got my YouTube content, so I've milked you for all you're worth. Now you can go die with all the other cows in the hospital. And that's exactly how I think she would handle that situation. That is genuinely in my head, 100%, like, not joking at all. That's how I think she would handle a scenario like that. I'm just being serious here. So yeah, that about does it for this whole situation, the whole scenario. She's, I guess, disabled her comments. I want to check and see if her YouTube's still a thing, but her Instagram's not a thing anymore. I could care less to look up about her Twitter because I refuse to go on Twitter. I don't want to be sucked into the depths of Hades. When you log on to Twitter, you're signing your soul away to the devil, right? I just want to make sure you know that. What is her name? Jordan Cheyenne. Alright. Is her YouTube still a thing? Seems like there's nothing here. Huh. Well, that's odd. That's real odd. It seems like this channel doesn't have any content, but I could have swore we just seen something from her channel. There's no videos either. That's so weird. Is there like an impersonation channel going on? I didn't expect all of her stuff to be gone. So yeah, that's good. She's gone off social media, I guess. Maybe, I don't hope she ever comes back. I probably won't know if she comes back because I didn't know who she was before this, but she made headlines. She got that clout she was looking for, just not in the good way. But that's all I'm going to cover for this video. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Get over here, you silly goose. Put that face in here and look at me and let me hold your face. Look at me and go, oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. And I'm going to go, oh. All right, that's good. Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Let me turn this off.